Hey, it's Ryan with QLZ, and we are talking to one of my favorite people today. And LJ, I can't remember if I told you this last time when we talked, but Sevendust is such an important band for me. You guys are one of those bands I listened to since I was a teenager, and one of my favorite bands of all time. So,
Well,
and
thank you very much, man. So we're a family and we've grown up
yeah,
together. Then definitely, for sure, brother. It's a pleasure
yeah,
to do this.
yeah. There was one CD of you guys I did not have, and I couldn't find anywhere. My dad went to a record shop in Sandusky, Ohio, where I'm originally from.
Uh huh.
And I said, "Well, Dad, if you can find this at the record exchange, let me know." And I said, "Grab it for me." So when I moved here, he's retired now. So he came and he said, "Hey, what do you want me to bring you?" I found the CD. I said, "Well, if you've got that," I said, "that's really all I need for this move. So we're
That's
good."
no way. Your dad's cool, dad, man.
Yeah.
Happy Father's Day, brother.
Yeah. Happy Father's Day to you as
Yeah.
well. Just a couple of days ago. And
Yeah.
dude, LJ, you guys are 14 out. Even before we talk about the album, I forgot you mentioned a word to me that you've made up. You are a mantiquer.
Yes, I made that word up. I'm a man taker. I collect cool things. Well, I think they're cool, and maybe a
Yeah.
couple of my friends think they're cool. My wife thinks some of it's weird, but yeah.
Because you've got you're in your man cave right now, and I know you're showing me you got some pretty cool stuff in there.
Yeah, man, it's all kind of crazy stuff in here, man. As I sit down, even if I look around the table right here, I look like some. Well, that my 50th birthday last year, I got
Yeah.
this on my wall. It says, "A man's friendship are one of the best measures of his worth," and this is actually it lights up at night. I turn the light on. That's a couple of my best buddies, Johnny Dare,
Okay.
right? Actually, Johnny Dare, the radio DJ, one of my best friends, presented me with this. So that's a
Oh, look
50
at that.
caliber. That's a 50 caliber Desert Storm gun.
Holy shit, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I got that for my 50th birthday last year. My wife and about 90 of my friends from around the world surprised me in Nashville, Tennessee at the end of the tour. I had no idea. And all these
Mhm.
people, including my kids, kept a secret for 3 months. And they all showed up to a spot, and even a couple of guys in the band after they said goodbye to me on the tour bus. And I was like, yeah, see you guys like in a month.
Yep.
And that night they were all there. And I was like, are you kidding me? So it was very, so yeah, that's my man cave. There's all kind of crazy stuff in here, man. I could go on all day long. Even
I know.
as I look over there, there's a doggone lightsaber that Ben from Breaking Benjamin that Ben from Breaking Benjamin gave me.
That's amazing. That's incredible, dude. You got next time you and I talk, we're just gonna do a whole segment on man caves. That's just
Oh
what
man, we could do it, and if it would get even crazier if I took you downstairs. This is just the
all right.
bar, so this is just
All right.
this is the fun spot. Yeah, we should do that. That would be fun to do.
There we go. Be a new thing to do here on QLZ. So man, dude, everything is out right now. It's the new single. You guys have Fence out there,
Yes.
and 14 records. July 28th, Truth Kill. You guys are 14 records in. It's amazing. Like when you guys started this, did you guys think you'd get to 14 records?
I mean, I don't know. I just thought we'd be doing music. I don't know if I thought we'd be doing it like, still talking to cats on the radio and signing a record deal and touring. And I mean, what a pleasure. Never could take it for granted. It's incredible. I feel like there's a new energy in the air. That pandemic slew everything down. So I feel like there's a magical angst for music, which I feel like is medicine, and we're just ready to give it to everybody out there, man. And it's a good time, and the energy's good. And this album, I feel like we put that when we were held back for those years, I feel like we put that energy into this album, and that's what people are hearing right now.
And again, man, the two songs out there are Fence and Everything. Everything is the radio single, but I want to ask you about Fence first, because the music video for this song is incredible. It reminds me of Celebrity Deathmatch as a kid when I was would sneak off into my bedroom and be like, okay, the parents aren't here right now. I can watch Celebrity Deathmatch.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me? That's exactly that nostalgia of the video. That's the reason why, man. It's like, Adult Swim and just all that crazy cool stuff. That video ended up turning out better than we even thought it would. And I would like to do more videos with that, because it definitely takes us back to that nostalgia in that era. Like you just said, you nailed it right on the head. But so also what's funny is right now in the set, we have our light guy, and he's able to actually mimic the lighting from that the video.
Okay.
So it looks really cool. So the live show looks really cool. I'm like, oh well, we look like those guys, so you can all kind of move like that if you want.
Yeah.
the strobes of green and the vivid colors, and it's so funny that the light guy, he's like very proud of that. He's like, if you notice, it's the same as the video. I'm like, oh yeah, it is.
As long as no one's drinking a green sludge, I think you guys will be okay.
There you go. That might be my Jaeger, that shot that I do.
Okay, there we go. Now, is there a reason you guys killed off John first in that video, the guy who does a bunch of triathlons and runs everywhere? You're like, man, this guy's in the best shape. Well, let's just kill him off first.
I have no idea, man. I don't know. Is he? I don't know. Is he in the best shape just because you can run to Africa and back? I don't know. I don't know if that means you're in the best shape or not, because I would rather, take the plane and, I might like canoe a couple of times and, but I ain't got a forced run. No, I was kidding. No,
yeah.
Man, John is awesome. We're so proud of him. He just did the Boston Marathon, which is incredible. And I think now he's training for the Ironman. So it's really cool to be in the presence of someone that's so dedicated to running and to doing that type of stuff, because, I wouldn't be. I mean, like I told him, I said, I'll go help you, but I'll be like on a motorcycle, like handing you water or something, burning one down,
Yeah.
I'm good. I like hanging out at the gym. I'm good there.
Help him. You can be the pace guy. You can be the pace car of the motorcycle.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I told him, man. That's what I told him. Yeah, but man, we're so proud of him. But, everyone tries to stay in shape out here. We're older guys, man. So it's good to stay healthy. And I feel like we've always said Sevendust is a sport too. So we like to go out there and give it our all, like we did back in the first days, and we still do it to this day.
Well, that's the cool thing with you guys. Every time people see you, and I know the Sevendust Facebook group that's on there, that's got 20-some thousand people. And I don't know if this is something that you guys, even care about, or if it bothers you, but I've never seen fans of a band get upset as much as Sevendust fans do when you guys get put on a festival and you play like 4:00 in the afternoon, and people are like, how are these guys not headlining? How are they not co-headlining? This is so disrespectful to Sevendust. Like, do you guys even, care about where you play anymore? Or is it just, man, we're just so happy to be a band?
We're just happy to be a band. We just want to rock, and as long as we're getting paid. We have families and stuff. So if you put us on the 4:00, we still getting paid what we're supposed to be getting paid. Guess what? We're rocking it out, and we could be at your local Applebee's or Fridays by 7:00 in the evening. Me. No, man, sometimes it's like, but we've been doing it for so long that really does. We don't, we're gentlemen. We don't say anything about it. It is like, it's because it's very, very, it's honorable just to be on those big festivals. So we go out there and we just slam it. If maybe you're on the main stage, or if you're on the whatever stage, we're still going to bring it. If you have us in the parking lot, we still going to bring it, so, for us, it's just awesome to be a part of any type of festival, and especially these days, it's good to get back out there. So yeah, but it is funny when I do see some of the people like, oh man, what are you guys doing, man?
I know it comes from a place of love from the fans, because they feel you guys are underrated for a lot of things, and I know it comes from a place of love, but I love that passion from the fans.
Oh, me too, man. Absolutely, man. Sometimes you think about it, you're like, man, that is fuck them motherfuckers, but but hey, I'm sorry, excuse my language. I know when I talk.
No, you're good. You're good. We're recording, so you're good.
Excuse me. Sometimes you have douchebags out there that they know, and but it's always funny, because at the end of the day, what you just witnessed, and what you heard, and the reaction, what you've seen. So it's like, dang, I don't know. It's like, maybe next time they're like, damn, maybe we should.
And the funny thing is too, you have Lou Brutus, you have Chad Kruger of Nickelback that are just like, well, then we got to follow them.
Oh man. Oh, so two of my buddies, man, love Lou, old, long time friend, and Chad, of course, love that brother, man. He makes me laugh. We have a good time. That's so funny you talk about Chad. Me and the family and some friends are going to go see Nickelback when they come through town. I don't know exact date, but I know it's all set up, and we're excited about going, because it's always something crazy going on.
You mentioned Chad. You know him for a long time. I interviewed Jacoby Shaddix a couple of weeks ago, and I want to ask the same question to you that I asked him. You have you guys, Godsmack, Stained is back with new music, Bush, Papa Roach, I don't know, Disturbed, Metallica, Linkin Park has had something on the radio, unreleased, that's come back now. You look at the late 90s, early 2000s, those were the bands that were, rocking the charts and were at the top of the charts, and we're here in 2023 doing that. So like when you see you know, these bands that you guys came up with and a little bit, maybe a few years after you guys, is it kind of wild to be like, here we are 25, 30 years later, and a lot of these bands still have top 10 hits, top 5 hits?
It's good. It lets you know that I feel like Sevendust is a band, and like you just said, these bands, these are bands. These are not groups. Which groups are good? You could have one of the best groups in the world, a bunch of people that could rock out in the best, but they're not a band. These are bands. You have a like Linkin Park, and I was going to say, when you have a band, these guys are been through things together, been through divorces, having babies, having wives, having ex-wives, having girlfriends, having, you know, whatever it may be. These are things. My so-and-so's dad died, or my, you know, and these are bands. And if anyone can understand each other's emotions and things that they've been through, I feel like these are the type of people that are still around, because it's so real that you can't get away from it. You know what I mean, bro? And I feel like it's incredible to still be able to be relevant, if that's the word, in this frugal industry that we're in. What a pleasure to be in the name amongst the names of bands like that are still going. So it's cool, and I'm just happy to. I can't believe we signed a damn record deal. Who's signing record deals anymore? I didn't think that existed anymore. I was like, what's going to happen when we sign this record deal? Well, already, you know, we've done like 4 videos, you know, we're press everywhere. The tours are coming, and it's like, okay, that's what happens. You know, these guys get behind you and they make sure that the things are happening. I'm just so excited about that relationship too, and having that behind us again. And I feel like those type things right there make it even bigger for a band that's been working so hard. You kind of need that type of thing behind you, you know?
Yeah, and now you guys have, I think you guys have a little bit of time off right now. You've got more shows with Ultra Bridge and Mammoth, and then you guys just announced the co-headlining run with Static X, which if you are here in the Springfield area, you guys are going to be in Chesterfield, Missouri, October 22nd. So it's like an hour and a half drive from here, which isn't bad at all.
It'll be great.
It's going to be
dope
phenomenal.
With us too. Yep, dope with us.
Yeah, dope.
Hadn't played with those bands in 24 years. So looking very forward to that. And I think that's going to be a very emotional roller coaster of a night. The production is freaking incredible, man. So I look very forward to that. And then Etzel has been a long time friend of mine since Dope, when we toured with him 24 years ago. But one thing about Etzel is we've kept in touch over the years and have done a lot of different music and projects that a lot of people don't know about. So it's going to be fun to hang out with my brother and all the brothers out there.
We're going to potentially see you guys on stage together then?
I don't know. Maybe. That would be fun. You know, like you could see me. It depends on how I feel. It depends on, you know, because like I said, sometimes if like we don't have to headline, I could definitely be at your local Applebee's or Fridays around 7 o'clock, getting my food to go, getting ready to have a movie night. That's good.
So yeah, playing early is not a big deal for you guys at all.
Oh, it's good, but hey, especially when you don't have to headline, man. That's great. We get to go out there and rock it, watch the band, hang out, do your thing, you know, and you know, actually get to talk and hang out with folks and, you know, chat with them, chat them up. You know, normally if you headline and it's really late at night at the end of you get your shower, you know, some people out there hanging out, but you don't really get to walk around and I like to go out and mingle. So it'll be a good time.
Yeah, you guys
I'll fly out of here. Yeah, I'll fly out of here tomorrow to, just to let you know, this would be cool to let you know. Sevendust, we're going to Orlando and we have a 2-day thing set up where a certain people bought to listen to the new album before it comes out. So I think the second night, Friday night sold out and Thursday is about to sell out. So and it's funny, my family left to go drop our dogs off in Panama, and then they're going to meet me in Orlando, and we have an Airbnb, and then we're going to go back to the Panama City beach and stay on the water, man. I can't wait. So we're making this a family vacation.
Yeah, awesome.
The dogs, the guinea pig, and the family, they're already in the car going there.
How many dogs you have?
Just 2 pups and a guinea pig.
Okay.
Got a French bulldog and a Chia Poo. Okay.
They chase the guinea pig around or no?
No, they're friends with the guinea pig.
Okay.
Yeah, they're friends. Danny DeVito is her name. She's a hairless werewolf guinea pig. I really don't pick her up because she still kind of freaks me out because she doesn't have any hair. And but she's very nice. This is my daughter's and she loves her. So yeah, a fish used to travel with us too, but I don't allow that anymore. Yeah, exactly.
Got to worry about the water flying out of the bowl. Anytime you hit a bump.
The fish has fallen out back in the day when the wife would bring the fish too. I'm like, are you kidding me? Why is the fish with you?
The stories that people don't
it.
realize, the band stories that we need, the stories on the road that we need are ones where people are bringing their fish with them on the road. You know,
Oh yes,
everybody thinks you guys.
Yes, the Fish had a damn backstage pass, the tour laminate.
Everyone thinks you guys are partying, and I mean, I've been backstage, emceeing shows and stuff before, and everyone's like, man, everybody's just got to be partying and getting hammered back there. It's like, nope, you got Fish and you got a bunch of people laying around in hammocks, just kind of chilling until they got their next thing to do.
Maybe back in the day we were partying like that. Every once in a while you might catch a party. Yeah. We call it Roadie Fridays now. So that's the day. The next day you have off, so you have a show day and the next day is off, so it's called Roadie Friday. So we love Roadie Fridays, and a lot of times you might see some guys running around in Hawaiian shirts, the crew guys, so it's Roadie Friday.
All right, well, I think the show that's coming through here about in outside of St. Louis is on a Sunday, so maybe we'll tell everybody.
Maybe it's a Roadie Friday. Maybe it's a Roadie Friday. We might turn it up.
Yeah. Awesome. LJ, dude, man, I appreciate the time. Before I let you go, again, man, Truth Killer is out July 28th.
Yes.
Everything is a new single out now. We've been spinning it here on QLZ.
Thank you very much.
It's a banger of a song. As always, I wouldn't expect anything else from you guys. You mentioned you guys are still making records. And John actually answered this question for me back when I was in Wausau. It was a blog post for a little while. It was your favorite complete albums of all time, your no skip records. And I remember he had Master of Puppets on there. And he had Jagged Little Pill, 2 of his 5.
Oh, wow.
So for you, LJ, it doesn't have to be 5 unless you want to give me 5. Your favorite complete albums of all time.
Oh man, I don't know. It'd have to be like Prince, Purple Rain.
Okay.
Anything off Jimi Hendrix, Electric Ladyland, Black Sabbath, anything off Black Sabbath, you can just whatever. I love all that stuff.
Okay.
Thin Lizzy. I can't even think of a name of the album right now, but probably one of the whatever album. Boys Are Back in Town. No, The Sun Goes Down. Whatever album that is.
Okay.
If you help me look that up. And I can't think of anything. I mean, I'm such a man. All right, then I'm gonna get weird. It doesn't have to be rock, does it?
No, it doesn't have to be rock. No.
Oh, Isley Brothers.
Okay.
One of my favorites. I listen to them, I think, probably once a week on my Google throughout the house. All right, I'm good. That's what I can think of right now.
All right. No, it's always good to have a wide variety. I mean, some people are, very metal. Somebody had Dave Matthews Band. We had a band stop in the studio about a month or so ago. And I think the drummer said Dave Matthews. And that's kind of where, that's where some of his love of drumming came from, was Dave Matthews. And
oh man, because shoot, what's the drummer's name? I can't think of it. I love him, man. He's one of the baddest drummers in the game, man. He was from P-Funk, I think, back in the day.
Okay.
So that's funny. That's so funny you say that, because me and my son, my 6-year-old, were listening to Dave Matthews, and I put it on video in the house, and I said, watch that drummer, because he likes drums. He has drums upstairs. And he's like, oh my God, he's amazing, Dad. So that's good. Dave Matthews is great. I love all music. So we have from metal, from listen, we were at Bad Omens the other night with the kids. So, and so on the way there, the daughter was listening to Taylor Swift, and she's then rocking the Bad Omens. Then she's out there rocking the Bad Omens. And in her car the other day, she drops me off, and I turn around, and she's got this nice little car with a nice little system now. And I turned around, and I'm like, she's out there rocking Sleep Token. Dang it.
Nice.
Exactly. That's what I said.
That's nice. That's a good album.
Yeah, I love it, man. And she loves it. She knows more about it than I do. I'm like, geez, okay.
She's going to know who's in the band before I do.
Oh, she already does.
Oh, sure does? Okay.
Oh, yeah. It was funny. Yeah. And she knew more about the Bad Omen guys than I did. But these kids these days research music more. So it's very fun to see that they're into the music that Daddy likes still to right now. Yeah. I'm like, what are you doing rocking out to that? I was hanging out with those guys the other night.
My brother's trying to do that with my niece right now. She'll be 2 in October, and he's getting her listening to things like Knocked Loose and Bullet for My Valentine. And she likes my little 1.5-year-old niece, likes headbanging. She thinks it's funny when people headbang. So he's trying to start her early on that.
She's awesome. She's an October baby. She's a Libra, so she's magic. She's definitely cool. I'm October 3rd, man. She's gonna love music.
Yeah, her and I are both October 15th. So I finally.
Oh, what's up, my Libra brother and sister, man? There you go. We love music. What are you talking about?
Yep.
Very cool.
It's a great month. So you'll be 51 then in October?
Yeah, that's what they say. I don't feel like it. I
That's
don't think
insane.
I am.
All right. We just won't add any more numbers to it. We're all good.
Yeah, let's stop now.
Dude, LJ, man, it's great to catch up with you. I know it's been a few years. We talked a little bit before I got rolling, and I'm glad I'm back in this and can catch up with you again, man. Truth Killer is out July 28th. It's the 14th record from you guys. Cannot wait to get the entire thing in my hands. Give it a listen from start to finish. Everything is the single out now. So hopefully I'll see you guys on October 22nd, man. I appreciate the time.
You definitely see us. Thank you, and congratulations on the new gig and everything. And I look forward to seeing everyone out there. God bless and stay safe, y'all.